All right, we in front of Jump Hip Hop Podcast today. We're doing something a little different. By the way, we want to thank all of our subscribers because we just reached 1,000 subscribers. Put in a lot of hard work to get there. So thanks everyone for tuning in for our album reactions, reviews, talks on hip hop culture. I'm Syllable. This is Mr. White.
You know, it's been a long journey for us, man. I think for a while we weren't really sure, what was going to come out of it. We started, with the crazy green screen background. I don't know if you remember that phase. Trying to fit people in folding chairs in front of our two microphones, and now we really got our format down, and we want to branch out and basically get people excited about the new things that we have coming up. We got some really great ideas that we've been working on.
Yeah.
And hopefully you see that we've upgraded everything from our look to our sound. To our production quality. We're taking everything seriously.
We're trying to level up because we love hip hop. We love hip hop not just as a genre, but as also a culture. And we appreciate you guys for tuning in. So we're going to play some games today and talk some shop about hip hop. As we play some retro games, we're going to play some Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Part 3. And we got some new Mortal Kombat coming out recently on the scene as well. But we're also going to talk topics of hip hop. I mean, the highs and the lows that involve everything to do with hip hop, because we're your source for all things hip hop. On not a positive level, but definitely informative one. Recently, it came out that Gangsta Boo of 3 6 Mafia's autopsy did reveal that it was an overdose that killed her with cocaine and that fentanyl. So these days, the game has changed. You can't just accept a joint off the streets from anybody because you don't know if it might have fentanyl in it. I had a family member that accepted a joint from someone and it had fentanyl in it and messed him up. So it's definitely important topics to think about when we're talking about hip hop, talking about addiction, and how we can have more positive mental health going through. But we got some other cool stuff coming up as well. As far as the albums that are coming out this year, there's a lot of really cool stuff. I'm definitely looking forward to Benny the Butcher and Hit Boy. In August this year, they're going to release a new album. So
nice. Definitely
psyched about that.
Now that sounds like a good matchup. Obviously Hit Boy's been killing it with Nas.
Yeah.
And I think anytime he matches himself up with a lyrical artist, you're going to get some real good magic.
Definitely.
Definitely excited to see what happens on that one.
Yeah. No, it's Hit Boy is making the hits left and right. And, Metro Boomin recently got on the soundtrack for Across the Spider-Verse. I was disappointed when I saw the movie because of the fact that I didn't even hear Nas's lyrics, just Metro Boomin's instrumental. I was looking forward to hear Nas's lyrics on the soundtrack.
Sorry for the spoiler, guys. Yeah. Nas is not.
He's on the track Nas Morales with Metro Boomin, but unfortunately, the showrunners of the production for Across the Spider-Verse chose not to include Nas's lyrics.
It's hard though, like as a music supervisor, and when you're putting together a production like that. For anybody who's looking at trying to do submissions like that to try to be on TV and film, you have to understand that sometimes they might only use 10 or 15 seconds of a song.
It's true.
Depending on where it is in the movie and things like that. So you can't get upset, if they don't use your favorite verse on the movie. I mean,
I can't get upset. Yeah, I want to hear some Nas on Across the Spider-Verse, damn it. But
at least on the credits, right? Like
right?
Something like that.
Right. I watched the credits. Like, okay, so now they're gonna play it. Nope. But let's play some games. Let's play some Mortal Kombat.
Come on, let's play some of this Mortal Kombat, man. I ain't played in a while, man. So I'm gonna be rusty. This is like our first time loading up the game. Like I ain't played this in 2 decades at this point. So we'll see.
It's a classic.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember growing up in the '90s, freaking playing Mortal Kombat from the time it first debuted, when it first came out, and there was all sorts of controversy about, oh no, Mortal Kombat's got too much blood, it's ruining the lives of our children, they're all gonna grow up to be serial killers
like because original they play violent video game, right?
Oh no, it's showing blood in the video game, therefore our children are forever damned if they play the video game. So it was pretty funny.
You got the chat up over here?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why it says the chat's disabled. Must be Yeah, it says it's enabled from the docks, but I don't know. We'll figure it out some other time.
Yeah. Watch us as we flail.
Ain't no one flailing over here. I was trying to remember all the special moves.
Exactly. You got me.
Cabal wins. Don't worry, it'll be all right.
That's not gonna be alright. The fuck is that? See? You talk about me and my damn smoke bombs.
You got a gun and a smoke bomb. Talk about bringing a knife to a gunfight. Shit. I got some metaphysical shit. I gotta get some of those fatalities in.
Man, like, go to that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Picking Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Now, Cabal's got some pretty cool moves. Of course, his Saw Blade move is not really that helpful because people just jump over the Saw Blades. So I heard Boozy Badass is selling his Rolls Royce on Instagram for $250,000.
I still ain't really caught up with what the hell happened. Like, I guess he got caught up in that YWN Melly case or some shit.
Well, so what was going on is first he beat this murder rap, and we were like happy about that he wasn't going to jail, but now he's got new undisclosed federal charges. Well, it just came out. They're gun charges.
Well, you know about YWN Melly, right?
Yeah.
Basically, the little kid who, I think it's YNW Melly, the little kid who killed his two homies and shit. I guess they're tying it into that somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got involved with that kid, but
I just thought it's funny that he's posting an ad on Instagram for his Rolls Royce. It's like, well, you got to pay them lawyer fees.
yeah. I mean, you know, and I'm sure them federal lawyers aren't cheap, bro.
No. Creepy ass motherfucker.
Why don't
See?
you give me two characters and
Yeah.
give you one?
Yeah, it gave
I thought
you,
it was 2v2. Or maybe you...
I don't know.
I mean, you still win regardless.
Some lame ass low kick shit. I don't even know what all the buttons are yet.
I don't either. What the fuck is run?
See, I've been
I
trying to
thought it was
figure out. Run used to be forward block, and now
That's
it's
what I'm
something
saying.
else.
Well, I don't think it's changed. I think it's just this controller layout. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're playing on Sega, and it's 6 buttons instead of 4. I thought 2-on-2 was actually 2-on-2, not 2v1.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Oh, Rain versus Sub-Zero. It's like some generic ass jumpsuit shit again. They go to the same store, obviously.
I think they went to the same like school or something. Same school of thought.
Rain rains down the terror.
Exactly.
The block is in such a weird spot.
I feel like
I keep
because we're
accidentally
playing
blocking it. That's an awkward
I love the way
position.
that the freezes work. They've always been dope. Like, if you catch me on a position, it's like you just fucked me up. Nice.
Finish him, and you're still frozen.
Waiting for myself to thaw out.
Yeah.
Then I'll come and address the issue.
Exactly. No, this is why this game is cool.
It is. I ain't gonna hurt.
So, Kid Cudi is tapping into Little Uzi Vert for the Moon Landing Festival in Cleveland, Ohio, which is going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, nah. It's definitely popping up there. In Ohio all of a sudden.
Yeah, I just went over to Columbus for the first time a few weeks ago. It's similar to Austin in the sense that it's got a really cool downtown district. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I don't think I'm going to fly out to Ohio for the Kid Cudi Festival with Little Uzi Vert, but I think it's dope. You know, Kid Cudi's always had a focus on mental health, which is refreshing because there's a lot of toxic ass shit in hip hop, but Kid Cudi's fucking all about positive mental health and trying to do better. And I think that's a nice focus to have.
Definitely, and I mean, he's somebody that is obviously somebody who's had to deal with a lot of mental health stuff, right? You know, so it's like it's always good to see somebody who's recovered from it, and not just somebody who's speaking from a position of not really understanding how it works.
Damn, you kicked my ass with Sindel. What's
pretty tough, yo.
What's Sindel's backstory?
I'm not sure. I think she's related to one of the evil motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't know the whole lore on that.
I don't know much about MK lore. I watched like the old movie. I think I watched the second one or whatever, the Resurrection. Yeah. But I never really got into the backstories on everybody. But I know that if you go and look at it, it's a very deep lore on all these characters. Because they do have like, books and things like that cover all of these different aspects of the characters. So.
Why should I fight? Let my shadow do the work.
I mean, New Sabbath is definitely a new bitch. She's never been somebody I like.
That's such a cool move.
Yeah. Sector has really awesome moves. If you let me do that.
It focused the target on my shadow instead of me. Noob Saibot wins.
Is this so? Like Noob Saibot obviously has that jumpsuit on. Like you could tell that he's wearing that same generic ass jumpsuit. They just blacked it out. It's like they definitely ran out of templates at that point. They're like, we're just gonna make random shadow guy. He just lives in the shadows.
Yeah, he probably has the same generic ass jumpsuit as all the other ones.
He like short circuits out when he's about to die. Not bad, not bad.
The truth is, he's all really a robot.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Liu Kang's moves. I don't know a single move by Liu Kang.
Liu Kang, the original Liu Kang? Or are you talking about him, Kung Lao?
Kung Lao, I mean.
He has an interesting moveset, I'd say.
I have no idea any of his special moves. Oh no, the slime net has got me.
It's like a Matrix net. It looks like a spider web, though. It's super trash. It's a super trash move, though. I can't even lie. Sorry.
You know, if any character can shoot something, that's the move.
Bring your ass over here.
I don't remember any of the fucking moves for Kung Lao.
What the fuck was that?
You exploded yourself and then reappeared.
I guess that's cool.
Outstanding. You know,
classic finishes. Just
classic
just
uppercut.
You
know, can't go wrong with that.
His moves are pretty cheesy. I feel like Cyrex and Sector were those players that I hated playing against because they have those weird ass fucking homing missiles and shit. Let's see what Reptile does. Oh, you going back to one of your guys?
Of course. More actually know the moves at.
Exactly. you Kung Lao is just getting you fucked up.
I don't know a single special move by him.
That ball's pretty effective.
Trying to get a flawless victory. There you go. Just shoot some acid at my face.
It's a pretty effective move.
So I hear Eric B. and Rakim are reuniting for hip hop's 50th birthday.
Nice.
In New Jersey. So that's going to be interesting to see. I mean, Eric B. and Rakim are kind of like the architects of the first multi-syllable rapping.
Yeah, and they're also like one of the biggest early rap duos, you know, before that became, you know, the commonplace.
Yeah, it was dope. Seeing Rakim, he went and performed at Rock the Bells one year.
I swear those do something.
There we go.
She looked like she's about to do something really violent.
I know. Melina can do some fucking nice combinations. Her combos when it comes
I think she
to...
got some of that off the screen shit too, where she can jump backwards, and that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, yeah, she can go basically vertically through the ceiling. That's unflattering.
Why you freezing me with my crotch in the air, you pervert? Ooh, that was the one.
There you go.
Over the top joint.
Where is Scorpion?
Yellow vest guy.
It's, man, they all wear the same damn jumpsuit. It's ridiculous. What is Kano's background?
He's like I think he fought for the evil side at one point, and then he like basically becomes a cyborg.
Yeah, he's the official cyborg.
Yeah. Well, he's not official cyborg, but I'm saying like I think he died at some point, and that's why he's a cyborg.
Another failed government experiment.
I don't know. I think it's due to whatever that evil technology. It's a weird cyberverse that they have going on there, where it's like I guess the bad guys have superior technology to the regular MK warriors and fighters. I mean, because Jax is technically a cyborg as well with his freaking animatronic arms and shit.
Yes, just throw the fucking shiv. The fan blade shiv.
Kano wins.
And he flexes his muscles in the winning standpoint.
Get over here.
I was waiting for that.
That is true.
I didn't hear him say get over here.
They made him awfully quiet.
Yes. He doesn't usually not have the get over
token. Get over here. Maybe they felt like that was irritating, and they were just like, "How about we?"
I mean, I did download this game, so I mean, possibly this version that I downloaded.
I don't know about that. I think it's just
the one I played. They said, "Get over here." I remember that Scorpion, his signature move.
If you don't stop angrily throwing your shadow at me.
Katana. She's just the name of a blade.
I would say that her and Melina also wear the same outfit. Hers is purple, hers is blue. I guess you know, we have to give them some type of reprieve. It's an old school game, and they have to figure out how to make this shit work somehow.
Yeah.
They're just like, all right, we focus on the moveset or the clothing. Well, the graphics are so whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Hey, these graphics were good for the era they came out in.
They were.
We were all. I remember this.
Well, I think MK3 is also on PlayStation, right? So I think there is a more visually appealing version. This is the Sega version, so it's probably got the least graphics compared to the newer version.
Yeah.
Because in the arcade, it looked super crispy. It looked way crispier than this, right? The graphics level. So.
What?
Mirror match.
Oh man, now I can't tell which one is which. Oh, we got the slight colored headband change. There we go.
I'm orange, bro, or like vomit color.
Liu Kang versus Liu Kang.
You don't stop flying around.
I just figured out his moves.
You can't get me.
We can play chicken here if you like, but I have more energy.
Oh shit, man.
That was cool. That was good fun. I want to play him more. Press start. Yeah, I want to play him more. I want to figure out what other movies, what other moves he's got.
What other movies he has?
I mean, we've heard the in so many different contexts.
Liu Kang is always a good one, man.
Yeah, he's classic. So, I just learned that Shamik Moore, you know, the voice of Miles Morales on the Spider-Verse, actually was battling in Club Atrium in Atlanta when he was 12 years old. And apparently Soulja Boy was there, Lil Wayne was there, and that's how he got his start freaking in acting. And, you know, acting in the Dope movie as well as the voice of Miles Morales in Spider-Verse. And that's pretty tight. I didn't, you know, it all comes down to that chance moment, just like J. Cole had his where his mixtape got passed on to Jay-Z, you know? It could be just one moment where you connect with the right people and suddenly your whole career is made.
I mean, and you know, sometimes it's like you might connect with somebody one time, but then not be able to really get on with them initially, like with J. Cole and Jay-Z. It was like he had been trying to connect with Jay-Z for a minute and give him the mixtape and shit, but he just basically couldn't really nail that down.
Yeah, I guess I can't kick you if you're exploding into 5 parts.
Real close.
Yeah, it was a close match. Alright, who else to try? Let's see. I have no idea what any of his moves are.
You have no idea what any of his... I mean, he's the shapeshifter, so he's weird. He has his own moves, but then his moves morph him into other people.
I'm just gonna mash buttons and see what happens. Oh, there we go. I just mashed buttons and changed into another player. Oh, there we go. Now I'm back to another player. Oh, the original Shang Tsung. I know this is so exciting watching a shadow box. Why am I not surprised?
I mean, he's quick. I mean, I can say that much about him. I don't know.
When all else fails, the jump kick is the
jump
default.
kick is very effective.
It's the default win.
I mean, it's how you close that distance, right? It's like you just gotta make sure you don't get freaking punished.
And the evil narrator.
I still didn't do any of his moves.
No. The evil narrator is laughing in the background,
of course.
as always.
I mean, you can't have MK without the evil narrator.
She got that out from the dollar store. Guaranteed. Outstanding. Let me just laugh at you. Noob Cellbot. It almost sounds like a thing like New Sandwich is just one. Finish him. He just falls down.
That pole does lots of damage, yo. Lots of
bow fighting is hard to challenge.
What's up? You want to split something else up?
Yeah, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up.
Okay.
Let's play some NBA Jam.
Definitely.
Play some NBA Jam.
Don't mind the final score. You know, that's just warming up, okay?
The computer just wants to rub it in our face that we lost that game. Look at that.
Game over, son.
So I just found out that Michael Jordan sold his majority ownership of the Charlotte Hornets for $3 billion. And J. Cole was actually part of the buyers group. It's interesting.
Seems like a good investment for him. It seems like Michael Jordan made quite a bit of money over. And it's crazy how he made $3 billion and his team sucked the whole time. Like, I mean, like I
press start.
Tonight's matchup.
Why not in there?
I think you should be. Let's see.
No,
You press start?
Yeah, man. I think.
Elbow
Okay, good.
from the outside.
Don't do that.
Power shot.
Alright, disclaimer. We these games have not been played by us in a while. Probably be a little rusty.
Oh, man, I'm never rusty.
Yeah.
All right, let me bring it in for the score.
For two.
Oh, those motherfuckers. You know the computer favors itself.
Nice.
Yeah.
There we go. Nothing like a slam
That
dunk.
jam going.
Try to steal it from these people. Goaltending. It's called blocking the shot.
That's the only call that they call in this game. It's hilarious.
Nice.
Yammers.
Nice. All right. Let's see.
Good job.
I knocked his player down. There's no way he could have passed it. You don't get up off the ground that fast. Block. No.
They was hacking me, man.
Block. That's right. For two, my ass. You ain't getting shit off me. Oh. Blocked me at the basket. These motherfuckers. Blocked him back. 3 points.
Terrible shot.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for your opinion there, narrator. Terrible shot. You're the computer. You just missed your shot. Yet somehow they 6
that
up.
was a straight brick, yo.
Straight up.
With the boing sound effect. Boing.
I'm just waiting for the boom shakalaka. So, you know, Gunna's new album coming out, Gift and a Curse, he actually addresses all the snitching allegations for the YSL.
Are they allegations at this point? Or, I mean,
Well, did he actually snitch?
Okay, what's your definition of snitching, bro? Because I feel like nowadays they be trying to like classify it as something else, and I feel like it's pretty clear cut and dry. If you tell the police anything, if you tell the legal system anything, to me that's snitching. There's no like special deal you can get where it's like, oh, okay, that's kind of snitching. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a gangster, so I don't really care, you know, about snitching or not snitching. I feel like regular civilians should use the police. But I feel like if you're a criminal and you involved in criminal activities, and then when the police show up, you like, hey, he did it, or it's not me. You basically are, you know, doing a form of snitching.
Is that what Gunna did?
He took a plea deal in which he stated in his plea that YSL was a gang.
But
so how is that
saying it was a gang versus detailing specific activities about what they were doing is different?
They literally asked him who the guns and the drugs belonged to, and he said it wasn't his, and it was only him and Young Thug in the car. So what does that mean?
There is a third gunman on the grassy knoll.
Exactly. It was a frame job. Like, no, I think that it's like essentially.
Nice.
Essentially, a big part of snitching is usually also, do you elude your own punishment, right? Because Gunner was involved in YSL, right?
Right.
But instead of going to jail like everybody else, he's going free, right? Because he gave them information and testimony. Supposedly, they can make him testify as well.
Yeah, but what I would look, if I was looking at, you know, Tekashi 6ix9ine versus Gunna, I would definitely say Tekashi 6ix9ine is more of a snitch.
I mean, sure, you could say more of a snitch or less of a snitch, but snitching is snitching, bro. Like,
and snitches get stitches. As we can tell, shoot it. Oh, yeah, so close. Say they're only 3 ahead. That's not bad.
Yeah, close.
That's not bad.
I think the fact that people try to look at degrees of snitching is stupid, right? Like, I look at it like, hey, if you're a criminal and that's what you're about, or if you're gonna be down with criminals, you ain't supposed to say nothing.
Yeah.
You're supposed to keep your mouth shut. If they give you some time, you do the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I want to go to jail, but that's why I'm not a fucking criminal. And I don't associate with criminals. There's some shit my mom told me when I was young. You gotta watch the company you keep. Because when they take you down, they're not gonna be like, oh, bro, you said you weren't on this with them. Like,
yeah.
I learned that shit very early on, bro.
I learned that early on as well because I fucking did time. And as a result of that, I realized I didn't want to go back. So I changed the crowd I hung out with because I have no reason to do shit. I caught my first charges at 8 years old for a B&E. I have no reason to continue on that pathway after already serving time.
But it's even worse when you like, basically, I got in trouble once, you know what I'm saying? I got a drinking ticket because I was with some guys that was drinking, but I was the only person that went to school there. So when they fucking charged me, they gave me a ticket and they suspended me from school. So it was like
3 points.
a double bubble type of situation where it's like, I got in trouble just because I went to school there, not only because of the people I was with, right? And they got to go home.
Yeah.
And it was fucked up, yo.
There's plenty of cases where the getaway driver gets a worse charge than the people actually pulling the trigger as well. It's all about culpability and race as well, unfortunately.
But, you know, I feel like, all in all, if Gunna wants to make music, that's cool. If people want to listen to it, that's cool. I don't want to hear no fake gangster shit. That's all I'm saying. Like, just like what Tekashi like. All that gangster shit, that's dead for Gunna at this point. He need to be talking about the ladies or whatever the fuck he want to talk about. I never really was a huge fan, so.
Yeah. You're not Gunna's top fan, always commenting on his Instagram the moment he drops.
And you gotta think about it. He had the #1 album before all of that shit went down with him and Young Thug.
Nice. Well, they're only two points ahead. So what you think about Jack Harlow's new album, Jackman?
I wasn't checking for it. He's super popular.
He's very popular. Everyone likes him except Sean C. Sean C has roasted him so bad on his channel, and I kind of agree with Sean C's comments, to be honest, for the critique that he's made. Because I mean, basically, Sean C was saying that Jack Harlow was another Drake clone and it was uninspired and unoriginal for most of what he was doing. And I used to like Jack Harlow until I saw him live at Austin City Limits, and the motherfucker was basically performing 8-bar verses or 12-bar verses, then talking to the audience saying he never talks to the ladies as if that was true, and then going back to another verse. Even What's Poppin' only got the first verse, so it's like first verse, hook, end of song. He didn't do a full song the entire performance. I was like, what the fuck is this about? And someone in marketing for his team told him he needed to do a teaser for how you gonna fall down and still hold the ball. That was whack. Teaser for his material instead of perform actual full sets. And so after that, I kind of lost a lot of respect for Harlow. So I was like, you can't
I've
even.
seen a lot of people do stuff like that. I mean, the first time I seen Kendrick, he was kind of doing that. Obviously, Kendrick had a live band, so that brought more of an actual effect to the show. But I think about it like, in situations where people do stuff like that, it's because, you know, they're trying to fit as much material into a small show as possible. I think you should do whole songs and just, you know, make a show mix, something that's more focused on your livest hits or whatever.
Well, it's fine if you want to do a show mix and have even some of the tracks not be the most recent but most popular or different from the album, just to make it fresh. But he wasn't even doing a single goddamn song the whole set, not a single song for 2 verses, 2 hooks, or 3 hooks, right? Not even one. And I was like, come on, Jack, that's ridiculous.
Damn, they're getting it.
I know, they antsy here.
Yeah, they really turned up the heat in that last portion of the game.
From downtown, 3 points, nice. Good job. Break.
Bucks win the game.
By 5 points. By 5 points. Milwaukee. Got 1 3-point shot. We both got a 3-point shot.
Yeah, you did good, man. 31 points.
31 points.
Solid.
Yeah. LeBron over here just carrying the whole team. Doing my best to stay humble. All right, you want to do a different team than the Lakers? I like the Lakers.
No, we can keep looking at Lakers. I don't really
I wish they would let us play Michael Jordan, but they ain't letting us play Michael Jordan.
You know, he's always had that,
Showtime!
situation where he didn't want people to use his image and
Tonight's
likeness
matchup, Lakers
unless they paid him a
versus
certain amount of
the
money.
Heat.
So,
Well, if you look at that most recent documentary that just came out, Air, where they basically talked about how Michael Jordan got signed to Nike Air, how that whole thing began. And you know what's funny is it's some Good Will Hunting shit in the sense that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck produced it together, which was like, wow, I didn't know you guys were doing all that together. That's pretty dope. How you gonna miss that? Come on, that's ridiculous. That's a computer using the computer against me. I swear to, I had that shot. I had that shot all the way. But what I didn't like about Air, the documentary, I thought it was good, but oh wait, I'm player 2 now.
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know.
Rebound!
Yeah, you're player 1 and I'm player 2. It just switched it up on us.
Heating up!
So check your controls.
Yeah, I'm playing one.
You're player 1. Yeah, I'm player 2. It switched it up from last game for some reason.
It did.
That was interesting.
It's back.
Razzle dazzle!
Razzle dazzle. He falls down but holds onto the ball. Come on. This ain't football. 3 points.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, like the documentary about, you know, how Nike got the contract signed with Jordan for the Jordan Air. I thought it was an interesting documentary. I enjoyed it because it was, you know, dramatized as a film, and it was good. You know, as a fan of basketball, it's my favorite sport. I enjoyed watching the origin story, but what I felt was also kind of messed up about the whole documentary is that it made Nike seem like this poor underdog that was just barely able to make it over the other titans in industry, and I'm like, it's not an underdog. They got sweatshops and billions of dollars. It's like,
I feel like, you know, maybe they were not as relevant in the basketball community at that time, right?
Yeah.
You think about Converse and Adidas were
right.
the big basketball shoes, even Reebok.
Yeah.
But I know Nike is no underdog by any means. Like, they were a mega corporation. They were able to offer Jordan more money than anybody else. That's pretty much how they got the deal. So they weren't that scrappy.
No. That's something I didn't like about it, but I thought it was pretty dope. Jordan never actually even appears in it. So
no, I mean, I think they were trying to highlight just the shoe and the profiling of creating that type of brand essentially. Because I mean, if you look at the Air brand, it's almost its own thing in comparison to just Nike by itself, right? Like you got Nike brand and cross trainers and all that, and then you just got Air, which is just all basketball shoes.
I thought it was pretty impressive how Michael Jordan's mother secured the deal where he gets a percentage of all the sales for the Air Jordans.
It makes sense.
And he's making $400,000 a year at the time that was signed for those sales, and that's like it's pretty damn good reoccurring revenue.
Oh, absolutely. Especially because it's like, you know, his shoes have transcended time as well. It's like people still rock Jordans like he fresh in the league and shit.
Exactly.
Because he's the GOAT. Arguably the GOAT.
They wouldn't let me through, and then they just pushed me down.
We're not.
So when I push them down, they hold on to the ball. But when they push me down, I lose the ball. That's some computer unfair
well, they've pushed
advantage.
me a couple of times and I haven't lost the ball. So, but they are the computer, so they can do whatever they want.
Of course. It's good. Blocked by my own player, just so you could take the shot.
It was a rebound, bro. That shit was breaking.
It was not breaking.
Yeah, it was.
That was nothing but net. Unlike their shot. Nice. The 5 ahead at halftime. Yeah, Miami
Can
would.
we finally get the victory?
Miami would not win against the Lakers in real life.
I mean, if you talk about the LeBron era, Miami, sure, but not the current Miami.
That's what I'm saying, Miami.
But they were just in the finals though, so maybe you shouldn't count them out. You know what I'm saying? The Jimmy Butler, you know what I'm saying? Miami Heat were pretty decent.
I mean, no argument there, but I'm just saying if this is a real game, I think the Lakers would win.
The Lakers definitely have the talent. Oh shit! Why you push my homie like that, yo? It's fucked up shit.
No, you will not get it. I'm taking this.
Wild shot.
Nice. See, that was a rebound. Who knocked on the sap? Any shots?
They just making a fool out of us, G.
Well, how am I going to miss a shot if it's computer generated? He's just playing both sides.
That was nasty.
He did a backflip on his way up to the basket.
I can't hit on that.
I was in front of him. How can he get the... That's... No.
They hitting everything.
Wild shot.
He didn't even jump. He reached up and just put it in the basket. That wasn't even a shot. All right, 33-42. We got to do something. Steal some balls.
Yeah.
Wild shot.
Don't shoot
Ugly
those.
shot.
That was ugly. Get the ball. Damn it, get the ball.
Shoot it. Ah, at least we tried to
It
shoot.
looked like it was close.
Yeah.
Man, that was worse than the first one. we need some practice.
Hey, it's, you know, first time I played since the 90s.
You want to call it after this one?
Yeah, or we can play one more game if you want.
I just don't want it to go too long.
No, I feel you.
We could play this all day, I'm sure.
Rebound.
So we got Cool Keith coming out with Black Elvis 2.
Black Elvis 2. I
Yeah.
didn't know he had a Black Elvis 1.
Cool Keith is one of them underground cats that never went away, Dr. Octagon. I talked to him one time when I was running a hip-hop open mic downtown in Austin.
Nice.
And he was like, yeah, I could come to the open mic, but you got to pay me. And I was like, I respect that.
I mean, some people do have, you know, some legitimacy, and they, you know, they want to get paid for their business, you know, consider hip hop their business. So I ain't gonna head on that. We need a lot of threes. We need a lot of threes.
Yes, sir. You know, Killer Mike just came out with Michael, his new track, which I definitely want to, or not track, new album that we should definitely review.
Okay.
It's looking like it's pretty fly. Andre 3000 even has a verse on there with scientists and engineers, and it's the first time Andre's been on a verse in like 2 years.
You know they roll together, so that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To him to give him a feature verse like that.
Yeah,
You know, Andre 3000 verses are like mythical dragons at this
right,
point.
exactly.
The rebound.
Hello. Yes, we're gonna have to check out that goaltending. As in, we're doing a job that you don't like. Thanks, computer. Computer savage.
Jam me up.
Another bonnet.
Fuck with it.
You know, Hit Boy and his father, Big Hit, are releasing Surfer Drown.
Big Hit?
Yeah, his
I
dad.
didn't know his dad rap.
Yeah, his dad's gonna be on the album as well, and that's pretty interesting.
Gotta check that out, yo.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. All right, so we got that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah. I mean, definitely enjoy, checking out the games,
But yeah, what do you guys think about the new albums coming out this year? Whether it's Kool Keith or Killer Mike or The Weeknd's Idol, Volume 1, or Gunna, Gift and a Curse. Let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and tune in for another episode of